Hello YouTube, June the 28th, Sunday afternoon, update on Dutch buckets. As you can see, the plants are still going after it and they're making plenty of fruit. I've been picking some big tomatoes. These guys are great right here. These are Indigo Rose. I recommend these tomatoes if you've never tried them. They don't look like the plant's happy, but golly, they put on the fruit. Cherry tomatoes, I've been eating the heck out of those. This plant is well over 8 feet now. Big plants, big hydroponic plants. I went ahead and topped my big beef. There's the new sucker coming out. Try to go ahead and get these to ripen, which they have. I've been picking some and see if it might send some juice back down to the lower growth, but I'm not too worried about it. I've got another garden going with a friend that's about to be covered up with tomatoes after these rains we've had, but everything's still going. Excuse me. I've removed some of the Pro Mix stuff. It just wasn't cutting it. Took the tomatoes and went, but squash plants and the peppers, tomatoes here, they're doing all right. These guys are all right, of course, and then squash and beans out there that have produced unbelievable amount for me out of that little patch. Wanted to show you this. Got it covered up now because they're stressing in the sun, but this is a deep water culture grow I'm going to try to put together, or I have. That's about 35 gallons of water in that tub. This is just siding, foam siding for a house, reflective, closed cell foam. That's a 2 Mr. Stripies and a cherry and a big beef in there. And as you can see, they're in net pots with rocks. See, they're getting their roots going now. Just bubbling airstone 24/7. I just got a light feed in the water now, getting them to root. But I will train these guys up this trellis I've built here. So see how it goes. That will be a deep water culture kit, and we'll see what goes on with that. Weather has cooperated and cooled off some. These are my squash basking in the sun. Peppers, my cantaloupe that came up, so I'm letting it go. Put on a decent one there. Got a few more coming, so maybe 2 more months of sun, I'll have some free fruits that I didn't even have to work for. And as you can see, here's the backside of the Dutch buckets. Yeah, this cherry tomato is just pumping them out. I can't eat them fast enough. They're going all the way to the top. I had to get on a ladder the other day to tie it off. That's all it is. Dutch buckets been putting tons of tomatoes out. It's June the 28th. You can see them. I did have some Blossoming Rot pop up with these guys, and I doubled the amount on the black and brown boar Blossoming Rot. Doubled the amount of cow mag I was running. But 2 quarts have gotten me this far of the feed. I just bought some more. I believe switching over to Master Blend powdered, mixing my own is going to be the ticket if I'm going to continue to do this in the future over the winter. Cucumbers, beans, squash. That's it. July's coming. It's going to get hot now. So hopefully this one here will take off and make me some nice tomatoes. Thanks for watching.